Hi everyone, so in the last video I had asked you guys to let me know of the courses that you want me to review next, and a lot of you guys wanted to know about HeyCoach. So that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. We're going to see everything related to HeyCoach. We're going to see what it is, we're going to see what's their content like, we're going to see the placement statistics, we're going to see the reviews, and then at the end I'm going to tell you my own personal opinion on it, whether it's worth it or not. So stick around the end, and this video will be everything about HeyCoach. Now, before we even start, what is HeyCoach? So HeyCoach is basically a platform where you can get the relevant skills to crack your dream company. So if you're here right now at a base level or at a beginner's level and you want to crack to your dream company, a MAANG company or any good product-based company, then they help you bridge the gap. They help you in your journey towards cracking a MAANG-like company, a good paying company. Now, the company HeyCoach itself is founded by software engineers who have already cracked these good companies. So the founders are ex-engineers from companies like Google and LinkedIn. So they themselves have been at a position that they have cracked such great companies. So basically it's a platform to help you learn the necessary skills, primarily DSA and system design. So that's what they focus on. Their main focus is on DSA and system design. And if you notice, if you take a look at the interview experience of any company, any good company like Zeta, Facebook, Amazon, Google, VMware, these kind of companies which pay good, then you'll see that their entire interview process is running around or circling around two important things, which is DSA and system design. So that's what their main focus is, to make sure that the student is good in DSA and in system design. Then comes the prerequisite part. People ask, what is the prerequisite to join this program? So there's no prerequisite as such, but it does require a basic programming knowledge. So if you have a little bit of prior programming knowledge, then that is good for you. And apart from that, anyone who wants to become a software developer, they can join this course. It's especially for working professionals who want to get to a good company, want a salary hike, or want to switch to a better company. It's a course like that for them. So anyone who wants to become a software developer can definitely apply for this course. Now, the next thing that people ask is, what is the language that they have for DSA? So there's no language as such. The program or the course is language independent. So they focus on the logic, the concepts, and the code that they have is mostly pseudocode. So it can be converted to any code of your liking. So they don't have a particular code. So you don't need to worry about that. You can go forward with any programming language of your choice. The main focus that they have is on the fundamentals or the logic and the concept building. Now comes the main part, and this is something that I really liked about them, HeyCoach, because this is something that I didn't see before. And they have a selection process because they're serious about the people who enroll, and they want to know whether the people are also dedicated to work for the journey that they are enrolling for. So they have a selection process which works something like this. Initially, they have a consulting round where the consultant, they have a trained consultant who will come and talk to you. They'll ask you what your aspirations are, and what you want to be, what's your intent, and things like that. So they'll have a discussion on that. After that, they have an eligibility form where you have to write a SOP, statement of purpose, where you have to describe again your technical skills, the things you know, the things you want to learn, where you feel you're weak, everything about you basically. And after that, from the eligibility round or the eligibility form, you have a screening round where the screening panel reviews your form. They review what you've written, and they have an interview with you to get to know about your motivation, what motivates you, whether you're motivated enough, and then finally you get enrolled into HeyCoach. So they have a huge selection process that you have to go through. It's not like they take anyone who throws their money at them. So they are serious about providing the knowledge. So they're also serious about who enrolls in their course. So that is one thing that I really like about the HeyCoach program, because this is not something that I've seen with other courses that we have discussed before. Now, once you're rolled into the program, what is it going to look like? That's what people wonder about. So we're going to discuss about that as well. First, let's see the duration. So the duration of the course is about 4 months, where you'll be learning DSA and system design. So you'll be learning everything about DSA in order to make sure that you're able to solve problems properly, so that you'll be able to crack the interview when you go for these companies interview, because they have good coding rounds, good interviews like technical interviews, etc. And then they have system design. Now, once this 4-month duration ends, then they provide placement opportunities. So they have 100% placement assistance, where they provide you the opportunities to interview with the company which have a good salary package. So they do stick around with you to make sure that you get the necessary opportunities for yourself. Now, the content that they have revolves around their signature frameworks. So they have 3 signature frameworks that they use. So the first is the Great Learning Pyramid. Now, what it is basically, like, you can imagine a pyramid, right? It has levels. So what they have is they have a learning pyramid. They have divided every good product based or service based company into 16 level, and you start off at the bottom level. Then you have weekly mock interviews, you have assessments and all, and the more you learn, the higher your level is going to be. So it's a great framework where the more levels you earn, the better you'll be, the more interview ready you'll be. So with this, you'll be able to know how ready you are, you'll be able to know whether you're learning the right way or not, and you'll have a good knowledge of where you stand. The next framework they have is the DSA mind map. So as you guys know, there's a lot of DSA problems. There's like 2700 plus DSA problems, and it's not possible for you to solve all the problems, right? If you solve all the problems, it's still not gonna make sure that you solve the new one that you get in the interview. So instead of focusing problem by problem, what they have is they've identified the patterns that these DSA problems have. So instead of going after 2700 plus DSA problem or 3000 DSA problems, what they have is they have patterns. So they have 127 DSA patterns which you can use to solve other DSA problems. So the focus here is learning the pattern, not like memorizing a problem or like solving more and more problem that majority of the sheets have. They focus according to the pattern. So they have these patterns that once you learn, you can use this to solve more problems, and it will also help you reduce your time of solving the problem. So if someone takes a couple of hours, 1 hour of solving a problem, then it can reduce your time. The pattern that you'll learn will reduce your time to solving it in around 20 to 22 minutes. So the DSA mind map is designed in such a way that it improves your problem solving skills so that you can solve tough problems in a short period of time rather than just solving a lot of problems or memorizing problems. And apart from this, they also have a DSA visualizer which helps you visualize the DSA concepts. Like I always mention in my videos that it's important to visualize while learning DSA, while dealing with complex algorithms and all. And apart from all of this, they have a dedicated competitive programming team which hosts doubt solving sessions every week where they not only solve your doubts but also tell you strategies on how to solve coding problems and DSA problems. And now comes the most important part, the placement statistics. And it's important to know the placement statistics because that's why people join these courses or these programs, so that they can get to a good company, a decent salary paying company. So the placement statistics that HeyCoach has also looks pretty good. The highest package that one of the alumni got was 98 LPA, which is pretty decent, and the average package is around 27 LPA, which is again pretty decent. And majority of the alumni get placed in good product-based companies. So the placement statistics is also pretty good. You can check it out on their website. It also looks pretty decent. And throughout your journey, from learning to getting placed, throughout your journey, you'll be having coaches who will be guiding you, coaches who have been there, done that, like Drishti Mamtani, who's a SG3 at Google. People like her will be along with you, guiding you along the way. And not only that, once your program ends, once the duration of your course ends, then you'll be given a mentor, which will be one-to-one mentor, and they'll be helping you with your placement specific preparation, like your profile building, your LinkedIn building, how you can crack the interview strategies, etc. So you'll have a one-to-one mentor who'll be helping you with your specific placement preparation. Now, one more point I would like to add about HeyCoach is the presence of HeyCoach in the media. So you might have heard the name HeyCoach in some of the articles published by media houses like the Mint or even Outlook, giving it recognition for the work that they're doing. So that is something that again adds credibility to the name of HeyCoach and improves the trustworthiness in the platform. So that's pretty much it about HeyCoach, and what I feel is that it's a pretty decent course, especially if you're someone who is working in a service-based company or any other company and you want to get to a good company by improving your DSA skills and system design skills, then this is a course which is very well suited for you. So that's all the information I have for you guys, and if you want to learn more about HeyCoach, I'll give a link in the description. From there you can fill out the form and get a free career consultation from the guys from HeyCoach so that you can learn more. So if you have any other doubts or anything you want to ask me, then feel free to leave a comment. I'll be sure to get back to you. Thank you.